Welcome back to Hot Take Sports, episode 82, I believe.
Yes.
According to Brady's calculations, it is.
Okay. Matt, how you doing?
Correct.
I'm good. Wasn't an awful day at work. So yeah, not too shabby. And I got this morning off for lab. So W.
Nice. Leo?
Doing pretty good. Work was easy.
Dopes? Brady?
Fresh haircut, clean shaven. Went on a mile and a half walk.
Thank God.
I know.
Clayton,
I
you
look like
look-
a whole different person though.
Clayton looks clean shaven too.
A little high and tight.
Well, I have to. I shaved this morning.
Nice. Clayton, how you doing?
I'm all right. Tuesdays are my long day, so I've been up since 4:30. But it's been good. We got to clear rooms and tackle people and stuff today for ROTC stuff, so that's pretty fun.
Nice. All
Clayton, get down.
Isaac, how are you?
right.
Good answer.
All right.
Came in here looking like a
with the
baller,
entrance
and you're
you
just
made.
like,
It's all right.
I'm chilling.
I'm chilling.
All right.
Man's
all
just
right.
wearing sunglasses in size, and he just goes, all right.
Sunglasses and backwards hat.
Yeah.
They hate us because they hate us.
So today's episode's going to be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Except for Matt.
It's Matt's favorite topic. What do you?
Yeah. It's totally Matt's
The
favorite
National
topic.
Football League.
The No Fun League, free agency.
Exactly.
First thing I would like to bring up, Aaron Rodgers.
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Brady, take us away.
Okay, first off, if you're gonna start the episode, at least know what to talk about.
I am Aaron Rodgers.
No,
Take it
yeah,
away.
he started the first topic.
Yeah.
There's just
Yeah.
not really anything to talk about. He's
Yeah,
going to the
it's-
Jets.
yeah,
and
it's
he's
the
not
same
going to the
thing.
Jets. And
He's
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 going
going.
to dunk on your team for years to come.
Yeah, he's
He's trying really hard to go to the Jets. The Packers just want a first round pick, and the Jets are like, you have no leverage. What are you doing?
True.
I mean, they do have the
The
leverage.
Brett Favre cycle all over again.
I mean, yeah, they do have leverage, but I'm sure they really don't want to pay the guy $62 million when he doesn't want to be there.
Exactly. That's why the
I'm about to
Packers don't
say-
have leverage.
The trade will get
So I
done
Yeah, I
before
thought
the
you meant that the
draft.
Jets don't have leverage.
No, the Jets have a lot of leverage.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I was. Whatever. Yeah.
We were on the same page. We just
Yeah.
didn't know it.
Same,
Yeah.
but different.
Rodgers should get dealt before the trade. For the draft, my bad.
I saw that he might be traded on draft night.
Well, yeah. That's fair.
I don't know. Sure.
I mean, all
I
the
can see
options
that.
are open
Sounds
at this
right.
point, so see what happens with that.
Yeah.
We'll need to draft a playmaker to replace Aaron Rodgers because obviously Jordan Love isn't going to get the job done. He didn't pass the eye test. Let me tell you what.
Well,
That was
they're
like 2
riding
years
with
ago.
Love this year.
What? Yeah, and they're going to ride him straight into the sunset, crash, burn, and die. So,
I agree.
The Packers are going to be last place in the division this year.
Dude's barely
Jordan
played.
Love.
well, yeah, just like the Patriots.
Well, they have no expectations, though, so it won't really matter if Jordan Love is their quarterback and
It
he's
would-
bad.
It
So
It'll be
wouldn't
fine.
surprise me if the Patriots were last place in the division. Our division is going to be god tier. We're gonna be what the AFC West was supposed to be.
Yeah. All right. So in the
Except you guys are
Packers
going to be
division,
1-16.
Absolutely not.
in the Packers division, you have all the fun teams. Who finished first in that division?
The Vikings.
the
Vikings
Bears
are-
Oh, who finishes? I think they said who finished, as in last year.
No.
finishes.
The Lions.
This year,
Lions. I'm with Brady.
Lions.
Lions.
I'm going with the
It
Lions.
should be the Lions.
Yeah, because
If it's not, then that's ridiculous.
Minnesota's retooling their defense, so who knows how they're going to
Minnesota's
be.
just mid in general.
Yeah, that too.
Fluky. They were a very fluky high seed last
And they dumped Minnesota legend Adam Thielen a couple days ago.
Yeah,
True.
And they got rid of their starting middle linebacker, Eric Kendricks. They released them. They released like 5 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they-
Starting offense and defense.
The Bears should be on the uprise.
The Bears are going to be really interesting because it's going to depend a lot on how Justin Fields continues to build off of the end of last season.
He got a wide receiver 1 this year, so we should see how he
I
does.
know he has 3 good receivers and still no offensive line help. So if you don't address that in the draft or in free agency or via trades, they're still going to be mid.
True.
Yeah, but we said that same thing about the Bengals, and look what they did.
That's all. I was just thinking that.
You know what I mean?
Justin
Like,
Fields can run.
as much as I hate to say it, because I'm a firm believer in a good offensive line, the Bengals really kind of proved me wrong there.
But they did address it. They did draft
They retooled
an
all
offensive
of
lineman.
last season. They
And
retooled
some of-
and
we'll
traded
get to
and
it, but-
drafted. Yeah.
With Orlando Brown.
Well,
Yeah.
we mean between the last.
Yeah.
2
But yeah,
years.
last year they got it.
Oh, I meant before
Full
last
offensive
year, the
line.
year they made it to the Super Bowl. Their offensive line was bad.
Yes.
Well, yeah, and they would have won the Super Bowl if they had a good one too. So
Or
Exactly.
a decent
One
one.
too.
Yeah.
But they still
So-
made it.
yeah,
You truly never know, it seems like, in the NFL
Mhm.
anymore.
So, how you guys want to address free agencies? Go by team first, and then go with the other ones, or
Go by the list of moves. Go by you guys' favorite teams. I don't care.
any
we should
opinion,
have-
Brady?
Before we start any of that, Leo, I brought this up yesterday, but I'm disappointed in your team for not showing up to BG Football's Pro Day.
we had a reason to. There's no talent there. Period.
You clearly never watched Matt McDonald play football.
I have watched Matt McDonald play, and I would take Cooper Rush over him every day of the week. I will take
Hey,
Cooper
Cooper
Rush
Rush
with
had one of
one
the-
leg.
Cooper Rush had one of the
Over
best
Matt
win
McDonald.
percentages in the league last year.
Exactly, dude.
He's him.
He's built
He's
different.
him.
Matt McDonald is the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots by week 3.
Jeez.
Who we taking?
You know, you're
Matt
taking your
McDonald or
BG
Stetson
delusion to a
Bennett?
wild new level.
Stetson Bennett.
Mac McDonald.
The fact that BG even has a pro day actually blows my mind.
We
Speaking
have
of-
we have one guy that could probably get drafted. His name's Carl Brooks. He's a defensive end.
I've seen him in a lot of mock drafts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
He could be a late round pick, but he's probably the only one.
Speaking of pro days, Cam Newton.
Yeah, that came out
Again,
today.
still-
He's
Again,
doing
what do you
Auburn's
want to
Pro Day.
talk about?
Still
There's
trying to
nothing
I-
worth
I
I was
talking
just
about
bringing it
here.
up.
Just
He's
trying
not
to
going to
get.
get picked
He's
up.
just trying to get a backup role at this point. He's just trying to stay relevant.
Trying to get a clipboard role.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, you guys asked where you want to start. I mean, we could let you two talk about the Browns first, but we'll go over there to Clayton.
I was.
Kind of ish go this way.
Yeah, Clayton, go first.
So, firstly, you guys know this. I'm terrible with names, but we helped out our defensive line by bringing in a former, I believe he played for the Vikings defensive tackle, right?
Yes.
Isaac. I can't pronounce his name. It's got 2 O's at the beginning.
Oh,
But-
you're talking about
That's his name?
007.
Oh.
yeah.
Banya Okoronkwo.
Yeah, 007. Get it right.
Bless
He's
you.
from the
I
Texans,
said his
Clayton.
actual name. I was
That's right, because
Did
he
you
played in
stub
like
your toe?
he played in 44% of their snaps last year and had 5 sacks. If you can get 5 sacks on a terrible team like the Texans, that's good enough for me. So
I'm about to say he was upper echelon of pass pressures. He was like on the top 5 with Garrett.
the term
I'm
echelon.
trying to find the article I was reading earlier today that literally listed all of the Browns moves. So Isaac, if you want to jump to the next one, you can go for it.
Oh, the D tackle was Dalvin Tomlinson, but
Yeah, Dallin Tomlinson, Kings from the Vikings.
That's who we got from the Vikings.
Yes,
I'm just screwing myself up at this point.
you're
but-
fine. He's a big, beefy boy that we needed.
Exactly.
He's a big beefy boy.
And then
echelon of team.
Where's the beef?
Then we
Squares,
got
actually.
our safety from
Square
Kansas
beef
City,
comes.
2-time Super Bowl winner.
I like Thornhill. I like that get for you guys.
I do too. That was smart. We needed somebody to replace John Johnson. I don't like that John Johnson didn't work out. That kind of hurt a little bit, but honestly, this guy's a winner. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? This guy's a winner.
You
He
needed
knows how to
that
run
somewhere.
Yeah. He knows how to run a winning defense, and I'm interested to see like what he ends up doing. Hopefully he can be better than John Johnson. That's
Yeah.
all I ask.
Then
We
we
also brought back our former third string, now backup quarterback Josh Dobbs on a 1-year deal
GOAT.
with the departure of
My
Jacoby Brissett.
you'll battle out for the backup job.
He should get it.
With
Yeah.
We
Stetson
don't have
Bennett.
anybody else that
No,
realistically
held on
could do
more.
it.
Robin Josh Rosen.
Stetson Bennett. The Browns should pick up Stetson Bennett. You're talking about you want winners on your team?
Yeah,
Stetson
dude.
Bennett's a winner.
Dude's a 27-year-old winner. What do you mean?
Yeah, he did it as. And I don't even want to think about picking Stetson Bennett. That's the last thing we need. We picked Brandon Whedon once. Like, come on,
Could
y'all.
look good in Brown.
Hopefully, we've learned our lesson with picking quarterbacks like that are
Yeah.
96 years old.
Yeah. And then we re-signed Ethan.
I don't know how to say it.
Pedophile.
Posich. I think it's Posick or Posich.
Pulisic, I believe.
He's our starting center.
Oh,
I was gonna say Chelsea. Hold on. Now
I think it's
now
Pulisic.
we're in my territory. What are we talking about?
It's something.
Posic.
Yeah.
I think it's
Uh,
Posick.
You're probably right, Clayton. Then we brought back Taki on a 1-year deal.
Smart.
Smart.
Give him a chance. He tore his ACL at the end of the season last year. That was just a part of our linebacker problems, but
Yeah.
he's saying he should be ready by camp.
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm not really buying that, but as long as he can play in the stupid preseason opener, whatever, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Pause. Brady, I thought you were turning on the World Baseball Classic Championship.
Who wants to see that?
I gave up.
Delayed right now anyway.
It's delayed.
It is.
Oh, all right.
They threw fortune cookies on the field.
They might be having
Even if it's playing in the class.
Japan versus
Yeah.
USA.
Oh God.
Ooh, well, then I'm right. Yeah.
We're the favorite. I don't know where it is. Where is it?
We
Miami.
got another tight end from the Texans.
I did see that.
She said chorizo. or something.
There was something else. We got a
but
deep
it's in the
another
United
D
States, but it's in Miami,
tackle.
which is basically just the Caribbean.
Hill, Taysom Hill, I believe,
Hispanic.
on a 1 year.
So chorizo, which is a Hispanic food.
Let me see.
Should Taysom Hill.
No.
Taysom Hill should be a QB1 somewhere. Don't at me. Taysom
Taysom-
Hill over Derek Carr
Taysom
any day
Hill
of the
is
week.
like the tight end too.
At Matt White.
Oh,
no.
Tristan Hill.
Oh, Tristan, my bad.
He's a
My bad.
he's a DT.
Yeah.
D tackle.
D
Play for
tackle.
Dallas.
I think that's about it.
The only other thing that hasn't happened yet, but I'm hoping happens, is we've been connected to Jerry Judy. I've been seeing that a lot on Twitter over the last couple
Yeah,
days.
I have too.
But you know what's made me really happy
Mm.
is we were initially connected to Jerry Judy, and I haven't seen any more of that. And you guys were initially connected to Hopkins, and I haven't seen any more of that. So maybe we just both get our way, and we can all be happy.
I'd rather have
Because I won't be
Hopkins
happy
over
if your
Judy.
team gets DeAndre Hopkins.
That's okay.
Yeah, but you'll be sad when your team doesn't because it's not going to happen because he
Yeah.
hates Bill O'Brien. Anyway,
Another
If they don't, okay, I'll have to get over it. It's fine.
another thing I've been seeing with the Browns, McCole Hardman, if he comes, we'll go after DeForest Buckner instead of Jerry Judy.
I think it's the culture to Forest Buckner.
Well, the Colts are just going to be bad anyway.
True.
yeah, the Colts are going to
they
be
did
trash.
trade
no matter
their
what.
best cornerback to Dallas, so
Then they
for a slice of cheese.
fifth round.
I was going to say for literally
For a
nothing.
fifth-
you
yeah,
guys
for a fifth.
Yeah,
stole
like we
him.
did to you
guys
guys
tried to
last
get
year with
Judy
Amari.
for
Dude,
2 5s and
yeah.
6.
Yeah, we fleeced hard for both of them, but I'm fine with it. Anyway, we're not on my team yet. Continue.
True.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything else.
No.
We did what I asked us to do. Got Myles Garrett a lot of help on the line. Linebackers are getting healthy. We brought back Taki, which is fine. And all that's left is to draft well and get Deshaun Watson ready. If we don't get Jerry Judy, I could see the Browns picking a wide receiver in the second round.
I think we still draft a wide receiver second round, even if we get Judy.
Well, if we get Judy, we're probably going to have to trade that pick. So
Yeah. That'd be how that works.
I've been seeing a 3 and a 5 for Judy.
they're not
want
going
a
to take a
second
3 and a
player, so
5
what
for
was that?
Judy. They wanted a first, but we don't have one.
True.
You're not going to be able to get away with a 3 and a 5. This isn't the Amari Cooper trade.
No. We're
Yeah.
no.
The one player I would like to see the Browns bring back for leadership is Anthony Walker Jr.
But we had him for another. Oh no, you're right. He
No,
only signed
he's a
one
free
year.
agent.
But he's another one, man. He went down in like the 4th game or something like that with a knee injury.
Yeah.
So if we
I
can
would-
bring him back, that'd be good. I agree.
I would like to see him back for that leadership role on that defense and be that play single caller on defense. Because he was good at it when he did it last year. Brady, you want to go to the Patriots?
Well, first, you get signal callers. The Bucks signed a new signal caller, Baker Mayfield, supposedly to be the starter.
He's not going to be Tom Brady, but he's going to try his best to be himself.
He's literally going to be Jameis Winston. He's
Yeah.
Hey, that's
No,
a win
he'll
in his
throw less
books.
picks.
I mean, are
He'll
you-
throw less picks than Jameis Winston did in Tampa.
Uh,
No.
There's no way Baker Mayfield throws that many picks.
Hey,
I bet he gets. If Baker's
You know
the
how many picks Jameis Winston threw that year?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like 20 and
30.
20.
He was,
It was
he
like
was
20
no,
touchdowns,
30
and
and
20
30.
He was literally Brett Favre reincarnated.
Yeah. Jameis Winston was bad.
Hey,
Uh,
but
so
he was
good,
also
he
really
was
good.
so
Alright.
bad at the
He was
same
top of the
time.
league in touchdowns thrown
Yeah,
too.
it was so
Yeah,
good,
the
but
both
so
teams
bad.
combined. Like,
Exactly.
okay.
With the ratio, just canceled.
Hey, we've skipped the most important free agent signing though. Jason Kelsey back for another year.
I would
Well-
bring that up once we got him here too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did
The
talk about the
most
Colts being stupid. The Colts did in fact give a kicker $5 million a year. It did happen.
And it's not Rodrigo Blankenship.
No, it's actually Matt Gay.
It is the
Relegate
Matt Gay.
them to the
Yeah.
XFL.
Yeah. I have an over or under about Baker.
Okay.
Over under.
Since we're talking about picks,
Games
Oh,
played.
I thought we were gonna do wins. Dang,
we can do that too.
wins would be fun.
Leo, you can make that number.
Isaac,
Five and a
Isaac,
half.
I don't know if I trust
I was
any
gonna do 7.
lines that you.
Okay.
I was gonna say your lines have been terrible the last couple of weeks.
They do still have Evans and Godwin, I guess.
Okay. 10,
That's all.
over or under 10.5 picks for the season if he plays the whole season.
Whole
Over.
Over.
It's over that. I mean, any great.
That's a terrible line. It's
Yeah,
over.
It needs to be like 15 and a half to be anything
would-
like that because
I think we'll
a
go
great
13.
quarterback is throwing over 10 and over 11 picks.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So 15.5 over or
Yes,
under.
sir.
You
do
probably
15
want
to
less than
16.
one per game for
I'll take
a solid quarterback.
Yeah, for a solid quarterback.
We'll do 15.5.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds fine to me.
If
This is all
if
hypothetical.
he
that
plays all 17 games.
Yes.
if he plays all
Over.
I'll take the over on
if
15.
he plays all 17 and they retain their wide receivers, I'll take the under.
I think he gets.
I'm
I
taking
think
the-
he'll
if-
still
if-
throw one a game.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Tampa Bay is going to draft one of the good tight end prospects. So I think they'll
Yeah, but he
add.
still has to get
Yeah.
the ball to them.
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
means they're going to be
but-
throwing
Their
more. They
line's
just
still
cut Leonard
pretty good, though.
Fournette.
Hold on,
I'm about
hold
to
on,
say-
hold on.
It's still
The Lions are get one of the better tight ends in this draft. They have
Did you
two.
say the Lions?
Yeah.
yeah, well, they don't have
What about
Hawk
the Bucs?
anymore.
Yeah. They don't have Hawk.
They don't
Oh, yeah, I
have Hawk
know.
anymore, so they
I
might as
mean, the
well
Lions
get
were
another
another
tight end.
team I had taking. once
he
we were
was
done with the
he.
Bucs.
Jared,
What an L him moving to the Vikings.
dude, that's so fun. He was like, dude, it's so nice to be on a winning team. Also,
As the
POV
Vikings-
loses
As
to
the Vikings are on
Giants
their way
in the
down, and the
wild
Lions
card.
are projected to win the division next year.
Exactly. Dude, Dan Campbell's just built different.
Yeah. Yes.
Dude, what is it up with like defensive coordinator, the head coach is named Dan, just absolutely dogging.
Are you talking about that because of Dan Quinn?
Yes,
I was. I don't know why you're looking at me. I don't even know coaches in any sports.
I know.
Dan Quinn is the
Yeah, he's our
their defensive coordinator.
coordinator.
Wasn't he
And-
also the head coach of the Falcons when they choked? in
Yes.
Yes, he was.
Yes.
Yes.
So stick to defense.
Yeah.
I'm all for if McCarthy sucks at calling the plays this year, that we fire him and just put Dan Quinn head coach. I'm all for that.
But see, your goals for the team and getting Mike McCarthy fired absolutely are conflicting. They'd have to be bad to actually fire Mike McCarthy.
Exactly. Which either way, I want him fired. if
So be
they're
bad.
If
Go
they're
0-4 to start the season. Fire head coach. Go 13-0 the
Dude,
rest
if
of the.
Jerry Jones and Jason Garrett Reynolds, he did an 0-4 start's not going to be the end of Mike
Exactly.
McCarthy.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. Start 0-6.
Nope.
11-0
No.
the rest of the.
No, it's going to have to be like 0-12.
It's gonna have to be.
I give up. I tried.
It's gonna have to be the year Dak broke his ankle. And,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, the atrocity that was this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure was his thumb, right?
Yes.
Just some of that's when Cooper Rush went 4-0 and everyone's like, dude, cut Dak. And then they lost to Philly and I'm like, wait, Dak, we need you, Dak. Dak, we need you. Come back.
Typical Cowboys
Come back. We
fan.
need you. Yeah, it is. We suck so bad when it comes to being fan base. Included.
But you're still not the worst fan base in sports. And I
Hey.
will die on that hill.
Acceptance
True.
is the first
Oh,
step.
I've been accepting that. I'm
Who's
like,
the worst
really-
fan base in sports then, Brady?
The Yankees.
Patriots.
Okay, yeah.
That's the Yankees.
I was saying yes to both, but
Oh.
Yeah. Brady,
So we're going to a Yankee
the
game.
trash can Patriots.
Trash can Patriots are better than you last year. Anyway,
Do what the Pats are
yeah, but they're
doing.
not going to be this year,
Cowboys had
Brady.
a
Your
lot.
team's garbage. Bill
But it-
Belichick gets fired after going 1-16.
Clayton, I'm going to remind
There's
you
a
at
hot
the end of the
take.
season we'll
More
once
like a
again
nuke.
have a
You
better-
guys will beat the Bills by like 95 points, and that will be your only win.
Stop.
See what you started.
This is not an ASMR podcast.
Anyway, now that you've tried to throw it over to me, and now you guys are being weird.
You're next in line.
We're always weird. Go ahead, go for it.
I think I'm going to fight you.
What are the Pats doing? Hey,
Uh,
we went through this Friday, and the fight sadly went your way. We're not going to say why, but it sadly went his way.
Oh,
What do you mean? All of us wanted to see that.
never
happen.
mind.
Let's be honest.
I got it.
All of us wanted to see that happen, Brady.
I was already in the forget that happened stage. Anyway, brought back to Bro Peppers. signed Mike Gesicki, the other gritty.
I didn't realize Jabril Peppers was still in the league. I thought he was
He's
old
only
and
like
done.
27.
Yeah.
Dude's been.
It seems like he's been in the league since 1942, but
dude.
All right, so it's not just me.
Just like Brandon Cooks. You'd think he'd be 40, but yet
Isaac, stop doing
29.
that.
See, I thought Brandon Cooks was young. So.
Yeah, when
Brandon Cooks has been in
is-
the league a while.
Yeah, he has. But every time I hear his name and check, I'm like, dude, he's been in there for a long time. And I check his age, he's still in the 20s. I'm like, how's this?
That's incredible.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, after this year at the Cowboys, he's going to be 25, and he's 29 right now.
Wild. But yeah, I mean, all of
why
our
he's
signings have just been kind of depth signings. We brought in.
You forgot about Juju.
I'm getting there, Clayton.
Dude, you're premier wide receiver, bro.
Premier.
We traded premier tight end Johnny Smith to the Falcons for a 7th-round pick.
Yeah, because that was all he was ever worth. The
Yeah.
Falcons overpaid for him.
We
Bills in the back.
so
We should have given you guys
replaced him- we replaced
$5
him
and a bag
with-
of Lays.
So we replaced him with Gesicki, which I like. Gesicki
Another
for Johnny
premier
Smith.
tight end.
Basically on the same level.
Dude, exactly. He's
I-
basically
I
Rob
never called
Gronkowski.
Gesicki a premier tight end.
He's literally Rob
You
Gronkowski.
didn't get the chance to.
I hope
And
he
even
takes.
if I was, I will never make that mistake ever again.
I hope he takes number 87.
So you
he
admit
can
it.
Beat Rob Gronkowski.
Admit what?
So you admit it.
So you admit
No,
that he
he's
is not a premier tight end.
Those
Never
were
called
both-
anyone premier
Those
ever
were
again.
both
Clarify.
mid tight ends that you brought
Can
in.
we clarify what tight end are you talking about? Is not premier.
I'm talking about Johnny Smith and Mike Gesicki
And Hunter Henry.
And
and Hunter Henry.
yeah,
There you go.
Thank you.
boy.
breaking news: Brady admits his mess up.
Okay, we're
Dude,
moving,
I've
we are
said
moving
like
up in the world.
5 different times, but it's okay.
Break him, John.
Clayton, I have a question for you.
Mm.
How red does the side of Brady's face look?
When he's not looking directly at the light, it's not that bad.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Because it kind of looks like a little.
Well, he's also
Super
wearing
red
red, so it
from
doesn't
here
help.
because the light wasn't like pulled out of the way.
That is going Super Saiyan over there. All right.
You guys also released
We're playing
Patriot
Fortnite.
legend Brian Hoyer.
Yeah, I know. Brian Hoyer's gone.
Rip Bozo.
Zappy is the backup now.
Zappy is the starter.
Zappy
Zappy will be the
Mac
starter by the end
McCorkle,
of the year.
McDonald
Dude, if
Jones,
Bailey
brother.
Zappy is the starter, then Stetson Bennett's going to be starting for you. That's
Ba-da-ba-ba.
You guys bring
He's
in
the one
Matt
that
McDonald
Alfredo
as third
will be
string,
in.
and he'll be starting by the end of the year.
Don't get it twisted. By the end of the year, your quarterback room is going to be Bailey Zappi at the 1, Matt McDonald at the 2, Stetson Bennett at the 3.
Mac Jones wanting to be on the team.
Anyway,
they traded him.
uh,
They traded him.
Mac Jones
Mac
will be
Jones-
working
Mac
at
He
Mac
did
Jones
a,
playing
he did a
quarterback
gritty
for
with
the
Gesicki, and they
Jets.
both got cut.
our big ticket free agency signing. Our big ticket free agency
Not by you,
signing.
by the owners.
Oh, it's not
They
racially
cut him
motivated. It's
both.
just Mike Gesicki sucks at the gritty.
Cut
So
two,
does Mac Jones.
two
Oh,
tubby
Mac
white
is-
guys for doing a
Max
dance.
is more fluent than Mike Gesicki's.
No, it wasn't.
You know,
It was more fluid than Mike Gesicki's.
Yeah. At the
It wasn't
same
was
time.
in the
good.
same
but it
My
team,
wasn't
though.
gritty is
that.
better than Mike Gesicki's, and that's saying a lot. I can't even gritty.
Do it right now for the pod.
Oh my god, no.
For the pod.
Yeah, for the pod, we're gonna just do a
For the pod.
10 Patreons. We'll get-
like a 5-page essay, single spaced,
I said
5,000 words.
Patreons.
Oh, I thought you said page.
Yes, 5-page
Me,
essay
Hall of
on the gritty.
Don't tempt me. I'm kidding. I
You
would
use
never.
size 300
You
font.
darn right
It's
I
a
would.
dance.
You darn right. No, it'd be like that SpongeBob. It's some of these, almost there and done. The break time.
The fanciest the.
Clayton, I need you to come back and separate them.
Yeah, let's go back to the NFL.
Foosball.
So that our big ticket free agency signing, we gave Juju a bag.
Corvette.
You're
Corvette.
kidding me.
You just call him a
You're
big ticket
kidding
signing?
me.
I said that was our big ticket signing.
Too easy, Brady.
Rent free.
Rent free. Let me finish.
Bro, it's worse than saying Hunter Henry's premier tight end, bro.
Let
What is
me-
happening?
Let me finish.
No.
The reason I said big ticket signings, we gave him $33 million for 3
You
years.
gave him that much?
Juju's
11
not that
million.
good.
11 million.
Juju is not even that good.
but you still called him a big ticket signing.
Because we gave him $30 million. Twice a big ticket signing because we gave him a
You
bad,
make it too
stupid.
easy sometimes, Brady.
I hate that
you
we
really
give that
do.
much money because A, he's not even that good. B, he's been a product of every quarterback he's played for.
Yes, Leo.
I didn't see the air quotes when you said big ticket signing the first time, so therefore
It's because you were looking.
He
that
is a
way,
big
staring into
ticket
Matt's
signing.
eyes.
Can't believe it.
I was looking at the people, and Clayton too.
But you weren't looking at me. Stop.
Why would I? Yeah.
Okay.
Why would
Brady,
I
I
look
was
at
looking
you?
at you. You were not doing air quotes.
Doesn't matter. I hate
Oh.
the Juju signing, and
There's
I think
about
it's stupid.
17
Dude, that's
different
the-
ways you could have phrased that. Big ticket was not the way to go.
You could have just said
I
we got
I
TikTok
hate
boy
it.
for
I would
33
have.
mil.
I would have much rather brought back Jacoby Myers because the Raiders gave him the exact same amount of money.
They did because that's how they
We
got
gave
him.
Juju. We gave
Throw
Juju
your
like an
game.
extra $1.5 million guaranteed. Like bringing back Jacoby Myers would have been just fine. There is literally no upgrade in Juju whatsoever.
You know,
I'm going to clip this when Juju Smith-Schuster throws a touchdown for the Patriots this year. Yes, when he throws a touchdown for the Patriots, and
Bill
then
getting
we'll go, look, guys, he has one thing better than Jacoby. He threw a
Yeah.
touchdown for the
Dude,
right
yeah, the
team.
QBR is just going to be way better now.
Bro, Juju
QB.
can win.
Throw
offensive
it
player of
to
the year,
Scotty
and I'll still
Miller.
I hate Juju.
Dude, hey, man.
He
There's
knows.
no way him and Bill get along.
That's my
No
point.
possible way.
What do you mean?
Juju's entire
Bill's gonna be holding the camera, bro.
Juju's entire personality goes against everything about how the Patriots
Did you
operate.
get it?
And it's so annoying.
Yeah, because Bill's gone in 2 years. Maybe after this year.
Where's the video?
Why is it on me? How do I turn it?
How do I
Why is
turn
it on me?
Clayton, I
Mike
need
is
you.
sicky. Get over here.
Mine's usually a flip phone.
I don't really think you want me after
Yeah,
calling
Leo!
Juju Smith-Schuster a big ticket signing.
That was your gritty, right? That
No,
wasn't
that was
like
Mike Gesicki's
oh,
gritty.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Clayton,
now
I
you're
would
in
rather
charge.
have you sitting here just yelling at me for referring to him as such when you didn't let me finish and explain that I hate the signing than whatever they're doing over there.
Your team needs to be Corvette this year. On
My,
fantasy
Yep.
team, my team just needs to be lit
As
on
the
fire.
fantasy football champion, I
That's
delegate-
facts, Brady. I'll help
They
you.
have to pay.
Where's the gas?
Smith-Schuster in the first 3 rounds.
Clayton, we'll just light our
Yeah.
fire together. We can do it together.
I hope your team's name is Corvette, and you have to pick Juju in the first round. As
The first round is
as
crazy.
as the former champion.
Either that or you have to shave his number in the back of your head.
Oh my God, do that one. I like that
I'm
idea
gonna
better.
do neither because I'm the commissioner. I make the
Yeah, and we all know who.
I thought
should
we
be-
weren't-
As
you're not a
co-commissioner,
commissioner, you're a
I
tyrant.
forced you to.
You're not co-commissioner. You got fired. Both
You're
of
not a commissioner either. You're a tyrant.
I was gonna say, I thought you both got fired.
Bro, you guys both.
I thought it was
fired.
Leo and Carson's
you
league
literally
next
got
year.
you literally got replaced by the champion and Carson because Carson is the one who's going to handle all the battles.
Yeah, but see, then when you win every year, everyone's gonna say drink. That's why you put someone.
I'd rather Leo win every year than him block trades.
Exactly. You can't just block.
I don't want this to happen.
You should
So
have
I'm
win.
blocking.
You just kept trading your team around
Yeah,
I know.
for depth.
Yeah, and then
Even
I
though you
ended,
don't need depth in
then I
fantasy
ended
football.
up then I ended up straight up New Orleans Saints guard Will clap at him.
Ooh.
But Brady, is that pretty much everything the Patriots have done?
Yeah, I think they should release Juju. Actually, I would take all the cap hit. Just release it. Release it, please.
Release
Guys should have
him.
signed Scotty Miller with that money.
I would rather have Scotty Miller than Juju Smith-Schuster. I am not lying.
Wow.
Scotty Miller will be wide
Wow.
receiver 1 on the Patriots by the end of the year.
Okay, no one loves you. Anyway,
I
yeah,
missed it.
that's how much I just don't like Juju. And I don't care. Like I can get hate for it if I have to. I just don't like him.
I don't think anybody does.
She's just so annoying. Like I'd reacting the same way if we got Claypool. I hate both of them.
Yeah, that's fair. Isn't Claypool a Bear?
Yes.
Yes.
So he's like wide receiver 3 over there now.
Yeah.
behind, like
Yeah,
Mooney
but-
and DJ
Yeah,
Moore.
but they're gonna probably put Darnell in the slot, so technically he's the 2. But more or less,
Skill wise, he is the 3.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. If we're going straight up overall rating,
Clayton, how about those Cowboys?
That's
Clayton?
Leo.
Clayton, you got to
Clayton,
go.
you got anything on the Cowboys?
Clayton, you got anything? on
Leo.
Well,
We got
We,
10 minutes left on this Zoom.
We gave Jerry some more steroids so he doesn't die.
Dude, and then Jerry went into his bag and he cooked some creme brulee, bro. He's cooking right now.
My bad. Leo,
Jerry's in
how
the
about those
cryo
Cowboys?
chamber next to LeBron.
Dude, 0 dark 30 activated. All right, so the first few things that we did, we reconstructed a crap ton of people's contracts.
Did the Saints move?
Yeah, we definitely did the Saints move. We reconstructed, turned everything into like a signing bonus, so it gave us more cap room. And then the first big thing that we did was we re-signed Donovan Wilson to a 3-year, $24 million deal with the first 2 years guaranteed. And then we re-signed Leighton Vander Esch to a 2-year, $11 million deal, which is pretty good.
Stud muffin.
$5.5 million a year for our signal caller. And then
Only
we-
cool because he wears the big neck guard.
Yes.
Yeah.
That means he
Yes.
has no regard for human life. That's just how this
correct.
works.
He has no regard for human life, and he also has neck problems. But yeah, definitely the first
Not-
one.
not important.
Definitely the first
Not the
one.
point.
Definitely the first one. And then we got cornerback help. Thank God. We traded for arguably one of the. He was like a top 7 cornerback to PFF rating last year. We got Stephon Gilmore for a 5th-round pick.
Former defensive player of the year.
Yes.
Wonder why you knew that.
And he looks like he is not slowing down whatsoever.
Well, that's
He looks really good, and he was a top corner on the Colts who was 28th in pass rushing, like getting to the quarterback and just having hurries, hits, all that stuff. And now he joins the Cowboys, who was the second most pass rushes in the NFL last year.
I still don't know why we.
That was crazy.
And now you have Diggs, who can settle out for interceptions,
Yes.
and Gilmore, who's going to be more of a lockout.
Well,
guy.
either way, if they just both lock up, they have to throw it at one or the other, and I don't see it going very well. And Deron Bland will be probably our nickel cornerback. He was a rookie last year, and he stepped up pretty big when Anthony Brown got hurt, and so did Jordan Lewis. So I'm pretty excited about our 3 cornerbacks. And then we cut Zeke. Kind of hurts, but it was just something that needed to be done in general. If you just look at his production in the last few years, it's just slowly declined. And I mean, we did what we usually do. We drafted a running back and we ran him hard into the ground for the first 6 years of his career, and then injuries caught up to him in his 5th, 6th, and 7th year. But wish him well. It's going to suck not seeing him or not hearing the Zeke chants in the AT&T Stadium, but yeah, that's pretty cool. So then after that,
But Tony Pollard deserves the keys
Yeah,
anyways.
Tony
So
Pollard does. But as everyone else is still calling for us to draft Bijan Robinson in the 1st round, which makes no sense whatsoever. I think you just let Tony Pollard cook by himself a little bit. And we also just signed Ronald Jones, a very much not even better power back, but a cheaper power back. And if he can score from 1 to 3 yards out in our goal line formation and package, I'll be happy with that.
he doesn't drop the ball.
Exactly. And we re-signed our special teams ace, CJ Goodwin. Whoop-de-doo. I mean, don't know why that's a report, but it was just a 1-year deal. And then we re-signed Cooper Rush to a 2-year, $6 million deal.
Let's go.
That's not sense.
And then another big move that the Cowboys did. We traded a 5th-round pick and a 2024 6th-round pick for Brandon Cooks.
No one likes Stetson Bennett. Brady, shut up.
And out of his 6 out of his 11 seasons, 10 seasons in the league, he's been a 1,000-yard receiver, and that's been with some pretty atrocious quarterbacks. So it'll be pretty interesting to see what he can work with when he's got CD, Gallup, and Dak around him, and Tony Pollard as well.
Clayton, you're a lot closer now.
And then
Yeah.
we also re-signed no, not that one. We franchise tagged Tony Pollard. Forgot to mention that one right at the beginning, but
That makes sense.
for 10 mil. And then we ended up restructuring Brandon Cooks. So he's only technically making like 4 mil this year.
Yeah, I thought I saw that. I never actually looked at the number.
It was crazy.
This is his final year on his deal, right?
He's got 2 years left.
Does he have 2?
Yeah, he's got 2 years left, and then 25 and 26 is technically voidable but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm
Okay.
guessing we might resign or we might not. Depends on what he does. He is.
I was gonna say that's far enough away to where it doesn't really matter at this
Yeah.
point.
True.
I mean, he's in the 2 years where it's the 2-year window where we should definitely be competing for the NFC Championship at the minimum. I mean, there's no reason this offense and defense can't like click together. We have arguably probably the top defense in the league right now with our cornerback acquisitions
I would totally agree with that.
and keeping our defensive line intact and getting Leighton Vander Esch back. I mean, all that stuff's big. That's what you need for a great defense. And you also have Dan Quinn, who's arguably the best defensive coordinator in the league right now. And then the offense, it all just depends on, I guess, what the play calling is and who gets the most touches. I mean, CD needs to step up, keep doing what he does. Michael Gallup needs to have a bounce back year off his ACL last year. Brandon Cooks just needs to be half the man he is in the slot. He just needs to be fast on drag routes, matched up with linebackers and stuff like that. We just need to get him in open space. And we also signed offensive lineman Chuma Edoga on a 1-year deal. He was formerly with the Jets, but he was injured most of his tenure with them. He plays left guard, but he can play tackle as well. So we just added some depth there. And we also re-signed Dante Fowler to a 1-year deal.
You guys made a crap ton of moves.
I know we did a lot. And this has probably been the best like week 1 of free agency or just the best free agency in general the Cowboys have ever done.
Yeah.
Usually we generally do nothing.
I would
You
argue
guys have been
guys
pretty
aren't.
much homegrown since we've been in middle school.
Yeah. It's been a whole
It's all been homegrown.
Yeah, it's been a whole lot of stick to your roots. You don't trade away people. You put a lot of faith in people and you just kind of hope for the best. But I'm glad that Jerry's kind of deciding, you know what, maybe we should actually make a couple moves where we'll add a good cornerback with Diggs instead of just hoping that Anthony Brown and Jordan Lewis keep stepping up. I mean, both of them have just been 10-year cornerbacks with the Cowboys. I mean, the last cornerback we picked other than Diggs was Morris Claiborne, and he was the worst cornerback I've seen in my life. And he was a first.
Did you ever watch Justin Gilbert play football?
No, I was just talking Dallas mainly, but
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah, mainly because it was just Morris Claiborne and Brandon Carr at our cornerback positions, and it just wasn't great. JJ Wilcox was pretty good. He was a hard-hitting, strong safety.
I forgot to mention one thing with the Browns. We also got a middle linebacker from the Bears, I believe.
All right. With that, we're down to less than a minute on this Zoom meeting, so I have to bounce. I will see you all next week. Keep an eye out for the next episode of Combat Talk, y'all. And as always, make sure to subscribe to our stuff.
Bye, Clayton. Have fun at your meeting.
Oh, Clayton.
Will do.
Bye.
Bye.
Go Brownies, baby. Go Brownies. Corvette.
Do you need tickets for sporting events, comedy shows, and any other events that you're going to? Because we have the deal for you.
Use code HTS with our friends at SeatGeek. SeatGeek is an online app. We all use it. We've all used it before in the past. Use code HTS at checkout to receive $20 off of your first purchase. That's code HTS at checkout for $20 off of your first purchase. I used these to buy Brewers versus Dodgers tickets last summer. I know Brady's used them to buy football tickets before. We love it. It's super easy. It's super convenient. So we encourage you to use it. Use code HTS at checkout for $20 off of your first purchase.
And like we said, that can go to minor league baseball games when that's coming up this season. If you're going to the World Baseball Classic, which is coming up, that would be fun. You can go to that. Spring training games are going to be coming up. You got the NBA. We used it when we went to the Timberwolves Cavaliers game a few months ago. And yeah, you can use it for just about anything. So use code HTS, $20 off your first purchase. Actually, all right. And we're back.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
Shout out
So-
to Clayton. You had a meeting
Yep.
for tonight. Did you have somewhere you wanted to go with this?
I was going to say,
I already said anything else.
Matt doesn't have a team. So, Brady, what other free
Yeah,
agents do we have?
I mean, did we ever actually talk about Derek Carr signing with the Saints?
No.
No.
Just talked about our teams.
I
Yeah,
think-
let's talk about the quarterback carousel that happened, where everybody just traded for the same quarterback and gave them the same money,
You wanna
and their
mute the TV
teams
or-
aren't going to change.
I probably should be at the TV. That'd be a
No.
good point.
You can
Oh!
put it on the board. Yeah. Sorry. We are watching the World Baseball Classic now. That'll probably get cut out, but it's happening.
Dude, whoever's pitching sucks.
He plays for the Diamondbacks, so really possible.
That checks out.
Pause.
Trey Turner for president.
Okay.
I hate you.
Sure.
What
What of Trey Turner's beliefs do you agree with to make him president?
He has
Betting
hit
bombs.
so many home runs in this World Baseball Classic.
More baseball crack.
You know, I think that's enough to persuade my vote. I'll write him in.
I heard crack.
No, did I?
You're in.
Yep.
All right.
Just like our
Brady.
We talked about the Bucks signing Baker.
Score.
It's 1-1.
Derek Carr signed with the Saints for 4 years, I think 150 mil. Jimmy G signed a 3-year deal with the Raiders. And
Mid.
Yeah, very mid. But hey,
Bro, geez,
So
that
what's
thing
your
I sent in the
quarterback
group
right now?
chat?
at least he gets coach for life. Shout out to
Dude,
Jimmy G.
Dude, yeah. Literally,
Bro.
well, I don't even know what that place was called, but they offered him literally free sex for life.
It's a brothel.
It's
They're
oh god,
literally sex workers.
yeah, that's so weird.
It's like hookers, but not on the streets.
yeah, it's crazy. They
that's
genuinely
because
did.
hooking on the streets illegal. in
Yeah,
Vegas.
dude. Also,
Only in
speaking of-
Vegas, not outside
Yeah,
of Vegas.
yeah.
Also true.
It's legal in Arizona. It's just illegal in Vegas.
Yeah. Also,
As long as you're off the strip,
the thing I
you can
posted
strip.
totally
Get it?
non-irrelevant to the NFL. But the other thing I posted in the group chat, slam ball's coming back, dude. I'm excited about that.
I've never actually watched slam
It's
ball.
it's awesome.
You still
should just-
calculating
All
that?
you need to do is go on
Can't-
YouTube and type in
yeah.
slam ball. It's been
Oh, there's everything. Yeah.
Wow. It's
I
been years.
said that, honestly.
It's probably been at least a decade and a half.
Well, they wearing like full pads.
No, they just wear like helmets, elbow pads, and they just wear like the basketball uniform.
Mm.
They
Because in the picture you
and
said,
they're
it looked like they
trampo-
were in like full
Yeah,
like
and
hockey
they
pads. I was
have-
like, oh my gosh.
like 4 trampolines, and there's no goaltending,
Yeah.
and you can just like literally jump up and just.
You can't strip on the strip. That's what you want to title for
Can't
brand
strip on the
shit.
strip. Title. Yes,
So anyway,
we are.
No, we
long
don't.
story
That's fine.
short, no, we're not. We're cutting this out. Anyway, long story short, Derek Carr signed with the Saints. What was it? 4-year what?
4 years, 150.
4-year 150.
Too much.
And then Jimmy G signed 3 years,
Like
70
something.
mil, some odd mil, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with in Vegas, because Devontae Adams posted on his Instagram story. He goes, "If you haven't talked to me in the past 2 weeks, don't hit me up. Jimmy G, let's get to work." And I wasn't very
That means
happy.
he wants out.
Yeah, that means he kind of wants out, and he's upset that they didn't get Aaron Rodgers, but it's all right because he got Jimmy G.
And Brady has Corvette.
Yes.
We already established.
You're allowed to bring that
Yeah,
up
buddy.
one more
Yeah,
time
yeah,
the rest of this
yeah.
episode.
more than one shot with broken nose on your way out. Anyway,
Cap. Anyway, continue.
I want to see that.
I would
Man,
come
I
to
would,
next.
dude, we should have went bare knuckle Friday night.
No.
We should just want to let him go for it.
That's horrible.
Get the
I
smelling
hate bare
salts
knuckle
out.
playing. It's so bad.
Jacoby
Yeah.
Brissett signed with the Commanders. He'll probably back up Sam Howell. Marcus Mariota came back from his hiatus to become Jalen Hurts' backup.
Mhm.
And speaking of said backup,
Also,
Gardner Minshew's a goal now.
yeah,
He will
also,
be the starter.
Nothing has really happened with Lamar
That's
yet
a
either.
hot take. That's
Yeah,
true.
and Lamar's still
I
waiting.
saw a report that said he said he's ready to move on. I don't know. I don't believe many reports about Lamar anymore because most of it he comes out and goes, "That's not true."
I mean, all
If
they did
if
was,
I'm
He just didn't do it about
Yeah.
that.
Technically, something has happened. He
yeah,
got
he got
tagged, so-
he got tagged, but any team can still offer him a deal. But then the Ravens have the opportunity to match that
Yeah.
deal, and they keep him.
if I'm Lamar, I would say, give me some weapons, or I'm gone next year.
Well, the offense is based around him, so when it's just a power run offense with your quarterback and running back, you can't really get him wide receivers to help. That's when you just need
Yeah,
to
wide
get it up.
receivers don't
That's
wanna
when you
go
just
there.
need to
That's the problem.
lean on Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews, like they kind of do.
I actually believe that Lamar doesn't want to be there anymore.
I believe.
I genuinely believe that.
Yeah, but
There's
nowhere
no
else
one, no
wants
one's
him.
willing to do
Yeah.
it.
No other team wants to completely change their offense just to have Lamar run around the whole time.
You
I
go play in
think
Houston. They don't have any wide receivers anyway.
That's true. They could trade their
Then he'll just
pick.
be in the
They
exact
could
same
trade their
situation.
pick to Baltimore, and then they just offer a deal to Lamar, and then just say, "Hey, we'll give you this pick
I mean,
if you don't match the deal." Okay.
okay. I think
That feels
I
like
mean,
tampering.
It is
I've seen a
tampering.
couple
All right.
people that said that
They just
the
have to be
Colts should go after him. I think the Colts should go after him rather than
They have some average
Uber
wide
in the
receivers.
left.
Like I
They
say,
could use.
between Jonathan Taylor and Michael Pittman, I think you could at least do a little bit. I mean, having Michael Pittman's better than whatever the heck the Ravens had.
I think Lamar
DuVernay.
Yeah.
Lamar wants to go to a more of a Vic style game, pass with the elusiveness of him running.
So you want him to just
Isn't that
have
the-
a pass play and then just escape the pocket?
I was
during
gonna say,
the pass
isn't
play?
that the point of his offense though? Like we know he can
Yeah.
throw.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Just have
literally
anybody
what the
throw it
Ravens
too.
do anyway.
Yeah.
I think he's just tired of Baltimore. The fact that they won't even like
Well, I mean,
try to put a team around it.
it's the same story every year though in the AFC North.
Yeah, I know. Other than this year, the Browns aren't questioning who their week one quarterback's going to be.
Yeah.
For the
feel like they
first
have a
time
good
in a
idea.
while.
That's not true. It was definitely Baker for a few years.
Yeah. True.
I was gonna say, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got you guys to the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Yeah, he made our franchise relevant again. Yeah. Mediocre.
Dude, I wish
Yeah.
he would have been on the podcast the night we were at Isaac's house. I ripped him a new ball for the amount of crap he was saying over Baker.
Did you rip him a new butthole because he needed to spill out more crap that he was spewing, or what?
Basically,
You said 2-2.
there was just so much crap coming out of his mouth. I was tired of it.
1 second. 2-2.
Uh, Alan Jard went to the Jets.
Per Aaron
Al-
Rodgers'
yes.
request, even though
So,
he's not even there
even though
yet.
Schefter basically
Even
got
though that request list is actually even false.
shout out
Who
Adam
even
Schefter,
knows?
bro. Lose my number. All right.
So funny. Schefter actually put out on a podcast today. He goes, "Yeah, I literally texted and called Aaron just to make sure that none of the Jet stuff was official. Like I was going to the source about the guy who literally talked about how the media is always wrong about him. I went directly to him, and he just told me to leave the number.
I mean,
Like, all right.
it's the right answer. I mean,
So what
at
you're
that point,
saying?
He only cares about Pat McAfee.
True.
Yeah, maybe.
As far as the media goes, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Basically.
the only person he'll talk
Maybe he'll
to.
join our podcast.
I'm still convinced he only joins Pat McAfee's show because AJ Hawk is a guest host almost every day.
Mm-hmm. BJ Hawk has nothing else better to do though. So
Well, yeah, he's sitting.
Either that or golf.
Sitting in his attic in
golf's
Ohio.
That's
Any
not cool.
other free agents?
I was outside golf.
I mean, none of those
I
a
mean,
lot.
the Bears were throwing money around. I think the Bears will be pretty good.
Why are you so bad? You're literally just you got worse at
At least
golf.
better than they were.
And then all I figured out.
No, we'll
was-
finish third in the division.
I was literally doing this.
I think they'll be second. I think
Over
they
your
can.
head.
I think they
Then I
can
looked- then I
overtake
looked
Vikings.
and I-
Vikings have one man, and it's called Justin Jefferson.
Well, wide receiver can't just carry a team.
Kirk Cousins can be good.
If a wide receiver could carry the team, the Dolphins would have done a lot better than the first round.
Well, they also didn't have a quarterback.
Okay, Kirk Cousins doesn't show up every other week. Justin Jefferson alone will not carry the Vikings. He can't do it. Not
Correction. Kirk Cousins doesn't show up in primetime games.
That's also true.
Oh,
So Brady,
bases loaded.
what does your team do with their first pick in the draft?
Trade down. Guaranteed, you'll trade down. It's
I like
it's a
those odds.
What
signature.
do you want your team to do with
What
the
I
first?
want my team to do,
Trade up, get rid of Mac Jones.
take Jordan Addison. That's what I want my team to do. He's the best
He's
wide
a-
receiver
he's
in
a
the
wide
draft.
receiver from USC. He's really good.
Best one in the
Appreciate
draft. He's super quick,
problem.
but I think we'll either do that or we'll take another lineman.
O or D?
No.
Oh no.
Bill Belichick
Table.
can take just a Walmart bag out of a parking lot and turn him into a good defender for some reason. It's wild.
Should change Scotty Miller to defensive.
No,
Just make him a free safety.
Bill's wonders really only work on the defense. The offense is
Or what do you mean? Julian Edelman,
Tom
Chris
Brady.
Hogan.
they all played.
Tom
They all played
Brady.
with Tom Brady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who
he
developed
took-
Tom Brady? You dingle nut in the 7th round.
Tom Brady.
Bill
Belichick.
Belichick always been a defensive master, and he's just always had a really good offensive mind around him.
Oh, Bill didn't technically pick him either. Front office did.
True.
True.
Bill's got influence, bro.
I mean, Bill
Well, yeah, I would
O'Brien
hope so.
Bill O'Brien was the offensive coordinator in the early Tom Brady years. Hopefully, he can sprinkle some magic dust on Mac Jones, and cool things will happen.
No, Mac
No.
Jones will never be Tom Brady.
He's just
Well, yeah.
he wants to be a fraction of Tom Brady.
Nope, he will never even be a fraction. You can make a pie chart.
What do
and
you
put
mean?
All the things in the
Unathletic
pie.
white guy, already a chug.
No. How many times is Tom Brady gritty? Yeah, exactly.
He's still unathletic.
I'm sure if Gronk asked him to, Tom Brady.
Just Gronk.
Just
Well, yeah.
It's probably on his TikTok somewhere.
There's honestly a chance of that.
He'd gritty for Giselle to get her back.
no, you
It's
won't.
still not happening.
Oh, I know he won't get her back, but I'm saying he'd gritty to get her back, and then she'd just laugh and then go date her surfer boyfriend model, whatever he's got, taekwondo instructor, whatever she got going on over there.
From
I mean,
across the pond, literally.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was gonna say that.
I wonder if the
Not like Europe across the pond, like across the pond in Florida.
literally across the
like
little
they have
pond.
docks to connect their houses.
Yeah. I wonder if they got a little dinghy that they just send their kids over, and they're like,
boat.
it's called a boat, little dinghy, small boat.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
there now.
They just send them in a little rowboat. You can go row to dad's now, but you come back by dinner, all right?
No,
And none of that French kissing stuff either. He's done with that stuff.
No, it has to be a workout. They swim
I was just gonna say that.
or kayak.
Mom, we don't want to spend the night at dad's. He's having tofu burgers.
Mom, Dad's doing pliability for 6 hours again.
Mom,
Come home.
Dad's making us eat ice cream out of tangerine peels.
What?
Exactly. Something healthy.
Orange bowl?
Orange chicken bowl.
Or no? Orange chicken fried
Panda.
rice. Chitty chicken. 5 minutes. 10 minutes.
Aaron Loop is about to get a grand slam put on him.
Aaron Loop likes to poop. Isaac, what would you like your team to do in the first round? Or
You mean the second round?
Whatever draft, whatever the first draft pick you guys have is.
Okay. So our first pick is second round. I would like us to
First round pick.
get a wide receiver or I don't know, wide receiver.
Okay. So you both want wide receivers. Exciting.
Let's
Please,
start-
you want a wide receiver too?
I mean, if JSN's there at 26, I'll take JSN. But at this point, I think we just need to
Not looking. I'm recording a podcast.
Yeah,
I'll focus
yeah.
on that later.
we are.
No one cares yet.
It's the nude bar.
It's the Terminator.
Yeah, the Terminator with the facials.
Look at that guy. That guy's like,
Tiny.
sorry, I'm sorry I put you in this situation. If you don't get out of it, it's your fault.
He goes, Brady, I don't care. I'm recording a podcast.
Time out.
Realizes who it is.
Time
Immediately
out.
whips his head around.
We'll be back after the short message.
If JSN, Jackson Smith and Jag Butt for you normies at home. But yeah, if JSN's
I
sitting
didn't
in
know who we
there,
were talking about.
or the
Dude
normies
hasn't
here.
played for Ohio State since.
I was
the first
saying
week of the
I don't
season.
know. I forgot about him because he didn't play since freaking play in Toledo.
If JSN's there at 26, I say we take him and then he can just be mentored by Brandon Cooks.
Fair.
Because they're both the same size roughly, and I think they could both work very well in the slot together if we had to go 4 wide.
So you all want wide receivers?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying if he's there. But if he's not there, then I would like for us to get offensive line just to beef back up our offensive line, get back to that tendency like we did in 2014 through 2019.
That's fair.
Do you guys have anything else about the NFL free agency?
Nope.
No.
I'm good. Wrap it
This
up.
has been Hot Take Sports, episode 82. Thanks for listening or
you
watching,
have to
whatever
talk
you're
about golf?
doing.
What do you have to talk about?
Just golf in general, bro.
What do you have to talk about?
Golf in general. Talk about
All right, so there's the driver. That's the big one. That's the one you're going to hit off the tee
That's the
box.
one I
That's the
sucked
one
the
that's
most with.
supposed to go the furthest. The next clubs are like your 3-wood and 5-wood. Some people have hybrids like you and your weird set of clubs. That's more like when you have like 200 plus yards to go. But usually in the fairway, I use mine in the roughs too because I'm a loser.
Or you're Isaac and you just stand up with 200 yards to go.
And then you normally go to
Too
like
much.
your 3 through 9 irons, and then like 3 is gonna go the furthest, and then you're gonna make your way down to the 9 iron.
I know.
But yours starts at the 6 iron, which also
Yeah, and now I have a
confuses
3
me.
iron in my bag because I took it from
You
my dad's
stole your
bag.
dad's
I
thing.
asked him straight up. I said, Dad, you use your 3 iron? He goes, you asking to take my clubs? I said, I'm asking you to take your 3 iron, not your clubs. He goes, sure, whatever. Just take whatever ones you need. I don't care. I'm like, I'm not going to take your bag because then I'll feel bad. I'm gonna take your 3-iron though.
There's a quote in the golf world that only one person can actually hit a 3-iron well.
Who's that?
Jesus.
Jesus. Hey man.
Yes.
Hey, Jesus, right here, bro. Jesus might be. I might be the second person. I might be the second person, but I also keep thinking that I pull my hands in when I swing with my driver, because that's why I keep thinking it slices right so bad.
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah.
So because when I did a little drill with myself today. I grabbed the 3-iron from my dad's bag, and I was out there grilling chicken tonight. Last night was burgers, but I was grilling the chicken, and I went over and I set my ball behind my club face, and then I set my club right here. So I set it behind my toe, or my heel. I set it behind my heel, my club, and I swung and I racked that thing, and it just bounced right towards the house. I'm like, oh God. But yeah, in my mind, I'm like, you knew you were pulling your hands in, and this just literally clarified that you were pulling your hands in. So I then made a nice old beaver tail with 5 swings straight in my neighbor's yard. Sorry, by the way there. I apologize. It'll grow back.
Jeff.
I promise. No, she's a lady. She's like 96 years old.
Jen.
No.
Margaret.
It is Margaret.
Mabel.
It is Margaret. Swear to God.
Shout out to Grandma.
Yeah. So anyway, I made 9 straight, and then we got the old wedge out. Sucked with that for like a good 5 minutes, and then hit like 4 really good shots in the end, how wedges are supposed to be hit, and called it a day. Yeah. It's always the 3 hits at the end that are really decent. They're always like, man, I can't wait till we go into an actual course. Because in my mind, I'm sitting there thinking, man, could you imagine putting this on a tee barely off the ground, just hitting that bad boy first hole at Shady Grove, going straight over the water, attacking that first pin that's a whopping 60 yards out.
It's like 90.
Yeah, 90 yards out, and just plopping that bad boy on the green first shot, and then birdieing first hole.
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, exactly. But those dreams are what keep you going.
Would you like to try wrapping up the podcast again?
Yeah.
Go for it.
It's just been Hot Take Sports, episode 82. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Go buy tickets with SeatGeek. Give us money.
Give us money.
Give us your money or die. Quote Isaac,
Give us your
2023.
money, or the content will get worse.
Well, sure as I can't get
Bro,
worse.
it gets worse by the episode.
Meme Hall of Fame coming soon, and we'll see you in the next one.